Let me go right into it, okay.
I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Celia.
Wait, where the hell are we?
It would have taken you so much longer to get here. Another conversation I cannot hear.
I was gonna use the break between Act 4 and Act 5 to get a drink, but I'll wait until I get to the next moment where I can pause and then I'll go get the drink, okay?
I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know. Paimon's head. Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Okay.
Cool! What are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see!
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans.
I see.
A special process is required to open the gate.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's Marrow?
Seems like the ancients were very fond of making tricky gate puzzles.
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything? And just the short version, if you can.
All right then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques. Are you sure you don't want to hear it? It's quite informative.
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance.
Okay, so that would be...
Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification being Kuvaki.
So definitely Loma and others are going to be here. Loma's got Kuvaki powers. We've got the 2 moon marrows, so that means we're qualified. I don't know about Varka though. He might not be qualified.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. But we need 3 people.
I also have no doubt that the moon chanter would be qualified. But we would need 2 other people with the same constitution.
But we do have the moon marrow of us.
Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules, but to figure out how the test functions and find a workaround.
Okay.
I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before it who have sufficient Kuvaki energy.
Okay, so we're definitely count. Like I said, we've got both moon marrows.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Krai's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier than trying to hide from it.
Okay.
Sorry? Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Lauma?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah.
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivities. But as
Well then.
Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous, no matter how you slice it.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, I should mention that the risks can be greater or lower depending on individual compatibility. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from, known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not. Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary while the Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them, and they mustn't eat or drink anything.
You see.
What? No eating or drinking?
So you're not qualified then?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to find 2 more people who are not just compatible, but also willing to volunteer.
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Haha, count me in too. 3
Well then.
days without food? I can handle that. Mr. Cole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers to be captain of logistics.
Okay.
She'll keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you comfortable.
Sounds good.
We'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward.
We should be compatible. We've got both moon arrows. Come on now.
How's it going? Do you feel anything? How about now? And now? What about now?
You guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined.
Yeah, I imagine with days like
Looks
this.
like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required.
Oh, that's insane.
Yes. Safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're eligible to join. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Okay.
Sure, here goes nothing.
All right. I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be compatible.
No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine, then a big stein of Dark Horse, with some hard liquor from Liyue mixed in. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try again.
And
How's it going?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka.
yeah, I figured as much.
Let's try someone else.
I knew Varka wouldn't be eligible.
Okay, let's go ask some of our other friends then.
So we've got 2 people. We need a third, right? She'll pass. She's got to pass, surely. Being the moon chanter and all.
No surprises here, Miss
Yeah,
Enchanter.
seen that coming.
You're perfectly compatible.
So we
You
need a
may
third.
join.
Nah, I think exactly who I thought the third person might be.
I'm getting a slight headache.
Okay, no.
Shame. You were so close.
I don't think you hold up yet.
Whoa! Time itching all over. Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
No, it's not gonna be. I know.
Are you gonna start a what?
The Hexen Circle is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things. Not even tests.
What about Anefa then?
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be
Yeah,
human.
I was figuring that. Yeah.
I guess that rules me out too.
Well, then, a human. Oh, then. That's news to me.
Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
Try to think who this could be. Why do I feel like this could be Durant?
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues. Itlua springs to mind.
That Iluka? Isn't that meant to be a playable character? That name's familiar.
In fact, I think we had some former Frost Moon Scions join our ranks recently.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status. Wouldn't that be way easier?
No.
Wow! No elaboration for once.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher than I am.
Strange. The moon moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Rakhir of Salnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Also, I'm not sure revered is the right word for how people feel about her.
Gratitude, certainly. For my part, anyway.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us, so she deserves our help in return.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care, she still saved a ton of people, including me.
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that Miss Columbina is a good person.
Yep, you bet.
They really think so? I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her. It's light and graceful and, yeah, just a really pretty name.
I know.
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But it also came up in the song I heard when I was born. But is that really all there is to it? What do I truly think of my own name? Is there anyone left who will still call me by that name?
You told me to pick whatever name to my fancy. Why did I pick Columbina? Maybe because I felt that she never wanted to become Kutar and be worshipped as a god.
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day. We're running out of time. We need to look for other candidates.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Then allow me to try.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something like that. So she informed, since I have the ability to
Yeah, I was gonna say you do, don't you? We learned in the last
to
quest.
be a
Yeah.
suitable candidate.
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Great! Cool. All right, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
Then my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
Okay, sounds
I'm
good.
ready as well.
Sounds like we're about to go into some sort of like domain, like an atlas. Sounds like we're about to have something major happen here. In my opinion, I think that's where we're going. Because Act 5 was all just basically like 95% text, 5% gameplay. I think this is going to be more the gameplay based, what do you call it, quest, if I'm being honest. I think Act 5 is definitely a setup for Act 6. That's definitely what it felt like. Kind of similar to like in Sumeria, how Act 4 was the big setup for Act 5. And we all know how good that quest was, so. I assume that's going to open the gate, right? Okay, what's happening?
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Alright, do it. That was like a fancy, like, you know, subtitles, by the way.
Wow, it really
So that was like a mini cutscene there.
So that's what all this is about. They've been trying to open this gate.
Come, let us enter.
Wait,
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly. It will give your body time to readjust to the digestion process.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate.
yeah. So you head in first.
Huh? I cannot pass through.
Oh, wow.
Is it because I have no physical body? It has been 3 days. My strength has all but completely faded. Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer Night?
Hopefully. Melting Moonlight in the Morning Mist, Song of the Welcome Moon, Act 6. Oh, the first nation in the game. Well, technically non-official nation, but the first expansion in the game to go to 6 acts in its main story. Go through the gate, Nicole, open once you're ready. Okay, Xander, or anybody that's lurking and knows, can you guys let me know how many hours we have left? If that is cool. I'll get the achievement later on. How many hours do we have left, do we think? Just out of curiosity. In the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and get and update my can. Just get some drink throughout this quest, because I need to do that, okay? Need to stand up, stretch, get a can, and then we will continue from where we are, okay? So give me a second, guys. Alright, back to that. Probably about 2 hours left. Alright, no worries, thanks. Also, I was looking into that issue of the whole, like, framey issue on my end. A lot of people have said that it seems to happen after you update your drivers for NVIDIA, like, graphics cards, so I think what I'm just gonna have to do is I am gonna have to just basically revert to an older driver install for my graphics card, and then reset the PC, and hopefully it should work after tonight, you know what I mean? I've had this issue happen before, and it's like, basically, it only affects watching YouTube videos and Twitch VODs, anything that basically where you're encoding and decoding like a video to watch in real time. So it's not something that's going to affect the actual stream experience for you guys, thankfully, but it's something that will be on my end. So it's something I can just do off camera, so not the worst. Could have been a lot worse. It would affect the stream, would have had to have ended and fix it. You know, would have had to do this another day. But thankfully, that doesn't seem like that's the case, so yeah. Alright, let's keep it going. I got my drink and we're ready. Ready to see whatever the hell this quest has got for us, you know? Sorry, I need to just make sure this is up to date. Hold on. Right, so if I'm looking this way, are we centralized again in the webcam or nah? Yeah, we practically are. Okay. Let's keep it roll. Let's keep it going. Oh yeah, we're going somewhere. Very important, I can tell. Bottom of the Sanctuary. Once the sacred place of the ancient Hyperboreans, its grand architecture stood as proof of their devotion to the moons, yet now even these crumbling ruins have turned to ash. The traveler should be well aware of the fate that befell them and the new beginnings born in its wake. Recommended elements: Pyro. Fire team, huh? Well, Malwika would be the easy answer, but I kind of want to use a team of Durin in it, to be completely honest with you. So, how about we use... You know what? Yeah, let's do that. We got a Lakino here in the story, might as well use you here as well, shall we? You know what I'm saying? Alright, where's Durin? Durin. Official Chevrolet.
Hello, everyone. I'm Durin.
Sorry, I had to after you said that. Oh my god. God damn it, man. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? Right, let's see. Are we in the middle of the frame now? Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, explore the space ahead. Let's see what we got.
Are these people...
Judging by their clothes,
Hyperboreans, yep.
they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the distant past.
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name, right?
Okay.
Hey there! Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is? Sorry. That's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain?
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. Their names no longer mean anything. When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name. We have used every last resource at our disposal. All that remains is to wait, patiently and quietly.
Were the people of the past all this devout? It looks like this phantom doesn't intend to converse with us any further.
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of must be Columbina. Alas, Kuthar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
Yep.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent age, they might know Columbina's real name.
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
Good point.
Yeah, you've been pretty talkative this whole time. What shame?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. You all make good points. When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the three from truly ancient times. I can't imagine they would know anything about our current moon goddess.
Okay.
There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So, when the war between the gods and dragons plunged the world into chaos, it seems they looked once more to the moons for help.
Yeah, that checks out.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover.
Good point. Okay then. Explore the space ahead. Where does her name rest? Okay, so that's obviously talking about Columbina then. Interesting.
Door blocking this path.
See.
Not a problem. Try this.
Alright. See. Did I just smack it? No? Oh, Kubaki, right. Yep.
How did that door suddenly collapse?
See,
This
this is...
device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core, and the device stops working.
See, this is more the
this
kind
our
of stuff
destination?
that I prefer in Genshin,
Impressive.
to be honest, Sander.
More
They can
precisely,
yap and tell a
this is
story,
a device
right?
that will
But
help
at
us
least
reach our
but at least give us some gameplay like this in the middle of it all, you know what I mean? This is all I'm asking for, because it feels like with Genshin and Star Rail, sometimes they have too much of yapping quests, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, this quest so far compared to Act 5 just now is way better already. And another example is Hatred Swords and Furious, but they call it, you know, Saga. It's like, you know, there was a lot of yapping quests in that too, and then we got the 3.3 quest where we went into that domain where Aquila was, and it was miles better than what we got everything up to that point, you know what I'm saying? All they need to do, they can tell a story, but give us a gameplay area to tell it in, you know what I mean? I feel as if they don't do that enough, honestly. Because if there's no gameplay to go along with the story, then what are we doing? Are we playing a game, or are we just watching a film at that point, you know?
Blocked by broken rocks.
That's what I'm saying, you know?
Let's try that device again.
Because
Remember the door from earlier?
you're not actually actually playing a game at that point, you're just watching something, you know what I'm saying?
So it works in reverse too.
Very nice. Very cool structure. Is that a chest over there? No, it's just very similar to it from the side, okay. Alright, some sort of mural on the wall.
Humans we see
Okay.
are all phantoms, but the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
It'll be funny if I to admire it later.
Go and do it. Nice try again.
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old. Nicole, this is probably your area of expertise. What do all these paintings mean?
Let me see. To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funerary Flame.
That's been brought up a few times in this quest.
With Lauma before.
Yes, I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be delighted to share the tale again.
Alright then.
Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat.
Oh, okay, that's pretty insane, all things considered, that they just dropped that.
But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Down to its very foundations. The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity.
Okay, yeah.
But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical entities that had to be removed.
I see.
Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive and operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon be revealed.
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame.
I see.
A battle for dominance between Nibelung and the heavenly principles.
Okay.
Discord would soon emerge between the 3 moon sisters. One would voice the opinion that they should follow Nibelung, for it was he who first hung the moons in the sky.
Right.
Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer to ruin. There was no telling where it would lead.
Okay.
Especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the abyss. Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all 3 imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with which to fight against the heavenly principles.
Okay.
What? Weapons?
Yes. The very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction,
Well then.
striking terror into the hearts of all living
Yeah, that's not good.
And although the heavenly principles and the 3 moon sisters had once been at peace, it now seemed that the moons posed an unacceptable threat to Tevat.
Interesting.
It is possible that the heavenly principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, the weaponization of the moons would surely have been viewed as an intentional breach of the peace agreement. Regardless of who knew what, when, the heavenly principles shattered 2 moons and flung the other beyond the skies.
I see.
Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows. But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Tevat.
I see. That's how.
Rejections slowly drained their power until eventually they passed away.
Right.
So that's the full story.
You say the moon ceased belonging to Tevat from then on. Why then would Columbina be born
Good
here?
question, yes.
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the frost moon, which was not shattered, and this world. You could see it as the 3 sisters' dying wish.
Okay.
They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to protect this land.
I see.
If the final fate of the 3 goddesses is as you say, then Columbina faces the same grave danger.
Yeah, pretty
Our
much.
investigation has yet to bear fruit. We must hurry.
Agreed.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep going.
Ooh, Jess, nice. We take that. Obviously, I've not seen a chase in quite a while. I've got 100% exploration progress like practically ever in the game, so yeah. Okay, pop that there. That'll probably open up something for me. Doesn't seem to have done much though, I will say. Ah, okay, I see what I gotta do. Can I get it from the side? No, I cannot. I can grab it from here though, and then put it in that, and that'll raise that up. Yep, cool. See, this is more my kind of thing. I'm more gameplay. I'm the gameplay guy. Allow me to go through like a dungeon or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This area is pretty cool though, I have to say. Okay, so one of these. I was about to say there's a spirit way, but no, that's the thing from Natlan. These are basically the North Pride version of spirit ways, but I forget what they're actually called, like officially and that stuff, you know. Can't remember. This area is cool though, we'll say. I can already tell you right now, Act 6 is already better than Act 5 by far. Could we actually get to do a gameplay section that isn't like 2 minutes long? But yeah. And these like little special like, you know, spiritaways are actually one of my favorite things about exploration. I just love going on them. I call them Kuvaki or something. No, Kuvaki is... The Kuvaki is the energy source, not... It's something different entirely.
Guessing we'll need to activate
Like,
this thing?
from my understanding, Xander, Kuvaki is like the energy source, similar to how in Natlan we had the phlogiston system. That was the energy source there.
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, I sensed that the Kuvaki within it flows unimpeded. It should be functioning normally. The only issue is how to activate it. It's looking a little worse for wear.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen? Can we repair it using those?
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the Hyperboreans.
I wonder if we'll find eventually what's the reason why Nicole can't talk normally. Obviously not right away because you've just been introduced, but I wonder if in the future we might find out the answer. Find a way to activate a device. What device are we looking for? Oh, this thing, right? Okay, so there's obviously 2 of these things. I've got to look for 2 of the things from there. I know what I'm looking for, but it's about finding where they are. No? Okay. Yeah, the gate over here, but why would there be a gate there? Huh. Can't go that way, okay. Okay, so I clearly know what I'm looking for, but I can't exactly, Oh, does it want me to go? Oh, it want me to go in there, isn't it? Okay. But clearly, to activate the device in the middle, you need the little special Kuvaki stone to be here and in here, which will power that up to let us continue through that gate at the top, I imagine, right? But it's leading us down in this room, so... Okay, there's one of these. This will start the door. Ah. Whopper flowers. Not seen them in a hot minute. I don't think I've seen a single Whopper flower enemy during Natlan, I can't lie. Nice. Good damage. Alrighty then. Okay, so that's that. Then if we stand over here, that will shatter the door. I said that will shatter the door again. Thank you. Okay, so it loses it there. And then I imagine we can get it from here, yep. As long as we stay near the Kuvaki sources, we can bring it up with us, right? Yep, there's one, okay. So then, where's the other one? Okay, so that's the gate we probably come out from. So is it on this side, do you think? Oh, I need to go in there. Okay. Thanks, game, for actually pointing that out. So I assume we use that first one to get into the second place, and then we place both of them up the top afterwards. Okay. And I guess, yeah, they wanted to do this now, you know? Place that in there. That opens that. Yeah, okay, so there we go. And a chest.
How do we get across?
Walk up, then jump down.
And if that wasn't already obvious, you know. In a Kuvakian power state, and insert the core into the device, say less. Yeah, but what core though? We don't have the core on us. Is the core like below us or something? Ah, yes. Okay. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Once we stay close to these Kuvaki like plants, we can carry this all the way up, I imagine. Oh, sorry, that's not game, please. Yep, that will do. That'll open up. Beautiful. Then I imagine we do that. Walk over to where it is. That will shatter it. Yep. We drop down.
Should be enough cores. Let's head back.
Beautiful. All right, nice. Give me the common chest while I'm here. Nice. Doing all right so far, I think. Obviously, we need to activate this. Grab at least one of the cores. Doesn't really matter which one right now. Okay, and we do what we're going to do before. Place that one in there. And then, just like I predicted, we're then going to have to come back in here, grab the other one. That comes with us. And then, simply put, activate that. And boom, start the device, right? There we go, see?
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
True. Ooh, a precious chest. Ooh, isn't there like at least 10 Primo gems for that? Yeah, it's 10. Nice.
Let's go.
Alright, where we heading? Right, go on. Ooh, a moon, huh? Oh, this looks like some sort of special area, by the way. This... Ooh, this looks very special wherever we just accessed, by the way. Don't know the significance of it yet, but it looks very, very important. Okay.
This is where the people of Hyperborea communicated with the moons.
Right.
We need only place the moon marrow upon this platform on Moon Prayer Night.
Yeah.
And we shall be able to open a portal to the moon and send our moon goddess back home.
Okay.
The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first.
The moon is beyond the sky, right?
That's right. You want to know if it's safe there, don't you?
Exactly. It might have been corrupted by the abyss.
And yet, she has no choice but to return. You know this.
Oh, that's not the only issue here. This is the end of the line, right? We've explored everything we can. And despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times...
We don't know her name, yeah?
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure. What she said was...
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Is it not also possible that she has never had a true name? Not at any point in history?
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point, we may have to accept that that is the truth.
Possibly,
No one
yes.
knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of. Perhaps she was never granted a name at all.
Yeah.
Does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back? She's just gonna disappear and there's nothing we can do about it?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Was it the way I phrased this question? You all seem to be taking this in completely the wrong way.
What do you mean by that?
Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can have one now.
What?
Think about what Alice said again. She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
You want us to grant her a name?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. If she doesn't have one already, then all we have to do is create one, no? It's like... yes. Traveler, when you first arrived in Teyvat, do you think you would have turned around if someone behind you shouted, "Hey, Hermione"?
That's a crazy reference. I assume you know the reason why I just did that, Xander, to the name of Hermione. I'm gonna see your response. I'm gonna read what you say in the meantime. Do you realize what the name Hermione means? Because But if you don't, I'll tell you what it means. Right, let's see what you said anyway. Apparently Nicole had to sacrifice her voice to escape the curse laid upon her species by the heavenly principles, because all angel looks it from her got cursed into Sealy's. Ah, okay, I see, makes sense. It could have made us more interesting if she wasn't Drimaki, then we wouldn't know if she'd become playable. Yeah, true, Xander, to be honest. Alright, so you don't know what Tumani means. So, Tumani is the name given to us through our ancient name in Natlan. You know how, like, all the ancient name bearers like Muralani, Kinich, Malwika, Zelonin all have special ancient names, yeah. Our one that we crafted right at the end of Natlan was Tumani, and it is the symbolism for hope.
But what about now?
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family by our side can change over time. When people call you by different names,
for more Chi-Chi, oh my god.
Isn't so
God
much
damn it,
the
Xander.
words themselves, but what they symbolize. And of course, whether that resonates with you.
The fact you said more hope for Chi... The fact you said more hope for Chi-Chi's, I have to play it. Okay, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Oh god.
So, close your eyes and picture
Oh
the moon
god damn it,
goddess
man.
in your mind. If you were to call out to her in this moment, what would you say?
Columbina.
Columbina.
Paimon would call her Columbina too.
Oh, she has long forsaken everything that Kuthar represents. I think from now on I should call her Columbina too.
Well, it sounds to me like you found your answer.
Are you sure? Is it really that simple? We haven't found her this whole time, and not for lack of trying.
For a journey like this, the process is every bit as important as the outcome.
Okay.
Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer you were offered? How could you have come to an answer you felt was finally correct?
Good point.
Oh, it all makes sense now. This has Alice's fingerprints all over it.
Are you suggesting that Mage knew from the start that Columbina never had a real name to begin with?
I can't say for sure, but I can definitely imagine her chuckling in satisfaction somewhere right now, saying, "Oh, what fun."
Lauma, your antlers!
Yeah.
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise. Do not worry, for when you called the name Columbina just now, I could sense that the power within was enough to summon back the moon goddess.
Interesting.
Power within what? The name?
Yes. So, the thing is, this is so annoying. I really want to explain how that whole thing works, starting from the founding principles of Tevat and... Oh, I could talk about this for hours, but... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has her priorities straight.
Okay then. Sorry for asking. Clearly a bad call on Paimon's part.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing, remember how it felt when you called out that name.
Okay.
Then it is agreed.
By the name Columbina, we shall find her.
Then we'll throw her the best Moon Paranite party ever!
And at last, we will send her home.
Okay. As informed your friend, everyone's supposed up to look for Columbina by calling her name. You choose to visit the place where you first met, so Silver Moon Hall then.
I can barely move anymore. My consciousness is fading away. Have they come back out? I'd love to see them one more time.
This is a custom cutscene, by the way. This is CGI. I think.
They didn't.
No, this isn't CGI. This is actually an in-game engine. It's not CGI, but this is in-game. This is an in-game engine cutscene.
Could you tell me your name?
This is the first time we've seen something like this. This is not CGI. This is actually in-game engine.
My name is
Columbina!
Good cut, by the way. Good edit.
Columbina!
Yep, it was.
And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends. If you like this name.
Okay. Did she just absorb herself with the Traveler's Moon Marrow? Or is that just me? Alright, well, you're just magically back, aren't you? As soon as I saw the flowers turning blue, I knew exactly what was happening.
I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia, that's the last part. Okay. I wonder where that part actually comes from, though.
Columbina Hyposelenia. That's a wonderful name.
That's a tongue twister, by the way. Try saying that 5 times fast.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. But after I met you and my other friends, the things that this name stood for slowly began to change.
Also, yeah, I know the whole thing you said about Nicole knows the entire game's lore, but for plot reasons, the narrator doesn't want to let her speak. Yeah, pretty much.
It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me.
How much she's changed since we first met. She never used to share her innermost thoughts.
What is it? Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you. So, where's everyone else?
We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone went to different places to try calling your name.
Great. I'd like to thank them as well.
We're obviously not done here though, because like we still got a couple hours of the quest left, right?
For my name.
Well, where?
Entering those ancient ruins.
Huh?
Based on the time that I'm live, I reckon I've still got about another 2 hours, 15 minutes.
I was there. Not physically, but my consciousness was still holding on. I followed you the whole way.
Starting from when?
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Alright, so that's what that was. I was sworn I felt someone pat me in the back, and deep down I think I knew that it was Columbina.
Let's go. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Sure. In that case, come with me.
But... Before that... Could you call my name one more time?
Sure. Come with me, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Nice. Wonder if that's going to be our name on the banner then, the fact that we actually got the canon name now for her, you know. Right, Columbina spreads the good news to your friends by way of small animals in Kuhenki. But not everyone speaks critter sign language, some friends took longer than others to get the message.
Columbina. Oh, this truly is wonderful.
Llama, I can't.
That's crazy.
Just in time for Moon Prayer Night. It's good to have you back, Miss Columbina.
Yeah, we were worried sick.
Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that belongs to me.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Where's the second half from? You added it yourself?
That's right. It means
born beneath the moon.
Yeah, okay, that's actually a pretty good name then.
It can also mean born beneath this world.
A fine name.
Now,
Hey,
as
Nicole.
much as it pains me to interrupt this beautiful reunion, I feel obliged to remind you that the Moon Prayer Night celebrations in Nasha Town have already begun. Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and do. And some of the ambient lighting and entertainments were sponsored by the kind souls in the Hexen Circle.
Nicole? Why have you turned into Dodoko?
So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us. And for helping me find my name.
When you see the real plot twist yet to happen, I feel it's something to do with Totoro, Xander, because he's almost obviously going to be the weekly boss.
You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure.
Also, something I'm realizing, if this is Act 6 and we know the weekly boss is still to come because there's been no weekly boss in Nord-Cry so far, there's at least going to be 7 acts in Nord-Cry. But if it's followed how every patch of Nord-Cry's happened so far, we're getting 8 acts.
So satisfying.
You wouldn't have thought that before the region came out, huh?
Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems like she ran into some trouble. That's why I couldn't be here in person.
Oh, I see.
But don't worry. We're with you in spirit. We'll be celebrating right along with you. Keep an eye out for the Hexencircle's festive stalls in Nasha Town. I think you'll like what we came up with. Alice said she even managed to rope B in this time.
Who's B again? Is that Almona's master, Xander? Forget what her full name is again.
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared various attractions. I believe Aino, Nefer, and their crew are setting things up as we speak. On that note, Nefer, about that request I made.
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a hitch.
Nice.
Wonderful. In that case, Traveler?
Got it.
Huh? Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best Moon Prayer night ever.
Okay. I know something's still due to happen, so let's see what goes on here. CGI cutscene, huh? This is... So the other one was an engine, this is CGI. This is a CGI cutscene. I can tell by the art style immediately.
Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy? Happy Moon Prayer Night.
That's a good callback to early in the quest, by the way.
I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
This is exactly like Nord-Cry's version of Lantern Rite cutscene actually is. Considering I've seen every year of Lantern Rite, this is exactly the same thing.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
And funny enough, like this is only like what, like a month or two away from Lantern Rite's event as well.
Down into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what Nord-Cry, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
Yeah, just wait for the Tori to ruin it though. I'm just waiting for something to happen.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot.
Okay. That was a sweet cutscene.
This feels like the surprise of my life. I do. I never imagined I'd ever get to enjoy Moon Prayer Night with everyone so freely.
If you're happy, we're happy.
Quite a strategy you came up with. Hide the tree in the forest. It's not your usual style, Lauma. Is there something about Moon Prayer Night that enhances what's in your head as well as the antlers on top?
Apparently so. It even inspired a perennial penny pincher to use their resources for a greater cause. It truly is a magical festival.
Well then.
I see it now. This bickering is actually a sign of a strong relationship.
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Oh, Miss Columbina, you're back.
Yes, I'm fine now. Thanks for your concern.
How's your progress with Alice's assignment?
Very well indeed. I've never heard her sound so excited.
So this is the second part of this quest then to do with Alice.
Not like this. This time her excitement seems more serious.
Okay.
It seems like she's had a major breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
She said she'll contact us once she knows more. In the meantime, we're free to relax and have some fun.
Enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next task won't be so simple.
Agreed.
I should go. I still have a few things to attend to at the Frost Moon Scion stall.
And I think I'll take a look around. With any luck, this once-in-a-year festival will come with once-in-a-year opportunity.
Hold up a second. Where's Varka?
Good point.
I believe he made a beeline for the flagship the moment he entered.
Yeah, that adds up, knowing him.
That's Monsters for you. They know what they want when festivals roll around.
Yep.
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will.
warm welcome at every stall.
Pretty much.
Oh, also,
Okay,
take this map with you. It's a guide to the festival.
Okay. Fuck. Huh? Why are we just getting a random lantern right event page in the middle of an Archon quest? The fuck?
The Frost Moon Scion stall is over here. Lauma's invited a whole bunch of cute animals to celebrate too. Over there is the Hexacircle section.
Well then, okay.
Alice seemed more excited than anyone about this festival, so she insisted on making it a grand affair.
Do I have to do it like now? It's part of the quest, or can I do that off camera?
Specialties, including... Actually, forget that. Better if you go check them out for yourself.
Thank you. It looks like a lot of fun. You're not coming with me?
We'll be around. But don't you want to browse by yourself for a bit first? Yep. If you find something you like and want to try it out together, just give us a shout. We'll be right with you. Otherwise, just relax and enjoy yourself. There's so much on offer, so try to experience as much as you can. And don't forget to stuff yourself with all the delicious festival food.
Okay.
All right then. Off I go. Where should I go first?
So, is this actually like, this is not like an event to do. This is stuff I have to do, right?
This must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale.
Okay, so I do have to do all of this. Okay, cool. Might as well. I was gonna do this anyway, but sure. The fact we get Primogen for doing all of these is kind of insane, by the way. So it's Alice. That is Nicole. Barbeloff, yeah, I was right.
A soft and furry creature that bounces and jumps.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
This one talks too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a Dodoco from a distant archipelago, the most mischievous of all my Dodo brothers.
That doesn't sound like Alice, by the way.
When the going got tough, I powered through, and when I met obstacles, I boomed them away.
I don't think that's Alice.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Doesn't it
Sounds
just? Oh, but then
like the tone of voice is different from what we heard earlier in the quest.
I found a lovely beach, the same beautiful jelly color as my hometown, and so I dove in to have a look, only to find it overgrown with seagrass and nasty little spiky fish everywhere,
Okay.
looking to turn me into a Dodoco kebab. I
Merlin.
made it back to shore by the skin of my teeth, but my tail was sorely hurt.
Couldn't you just boom them away?
Oh, I wanted to, believe me. But I've heard that you, Moon Goddess, can understand animal speech. The last thing I wanted was to cause a gigantic fuss and get taken to court by a school of spiky fish. I'd be driven out of these waters for good, and my winter holiday would be ruined. And so, dear Moon Goddess, I was wondering...
Okay, I don't know what's going on, by the way.
Lend me your allegiance.
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime carefree adventure. Does that sound better? All the festival goers tonight are dressed
Right.
up as the Moon Goddess.
So I have to absolutely do all these stalks, right? As part of the quest. Just making sure, Sandy. Yeah, I'm confused now. What's happening?
This is your home. You should be free to be whoever you wish.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dodocos, Madam Mage.
Oh, that's quite all right. We Dodocos are innocent, happy creatures with a free
Dodoco would make
spirit
for an
and
awesome pillow plush, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know, right?
Myself
I really
are
would.
mischievous troublemakers. Others are lazy souls who like nothing better than to lie down on a
You're not
nice
wrong.
rock and
Definitely would.
in our eyes, every creature who yearns for happiness and freedom is a Dodoco. But perhaps in yours, we Dodoco are a fluffier and more mischievous breed of Kuhenki.
Everybody was passing by.
That is a much easier image to follow.
Oh, wonderful! Then let's play! Grab onto my tail and follow me into the sea. Time to settle some scores with the bad guys.
Okay, so that is Ali. They just her tone was a much different, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's this minigame. Yeah, I know. They literally had an event for this. I know this minigame. Yeah, I know this one. I've literally played this one many times before. They literally had like a co-op like event like a few patches ago that was literally just this. I'm not joking either, by the way. It's literally just Bomberman. Okay, just gotta wait for you to bounce back up here. Can you confirm for me, Tanda, is this definitely a requirement of the story? Because this is cool and all, but like, I don't know if having this as part of the story was maybe a good idea, you know what I'm saying? Okay. It just seems that this is going to add artificial length that doesn't need to happen, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I feel, especially when they're giving us more Primo Gem rewards for like doing this during the story. I feel that this is like an event page, not part of the story, you know? I don't think it is. Right, okay. But am I able to come back here and do these afterwards or what?
The use of Jumpy Dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me as Kuvaki. But their unpredictability I think they call this... novelty?
Indeed! And how did it feel blowing those pesky nuisances away?
Can you like confirm for me, Zach? Can you look it up?
Any guilt?
Because I do like this, but I would rather do this stuff off camera, you know?
Wonderful, lovely.
And just fix the story when I'm on camera, you know?
You've passed the safety test. Now I can give this special bomb to you as a souvenir. Remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to boom them into oblivion.
I think I see others doing it as well. Ah, okay. So it is forced. Okay. I mean, I don't mind doing it. It just adds extra time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, the quest thing is literally just enjoy Moon Prayer Night, so I guess I have to do all this.
I wouldn't say it's
I would definitely do it off camera. I feel that it feels as if this is something that you could do. This feels like something that could be like how to explain it?
Is something the matter?
It feels like after this quest is complete, you could do something like near the Adventurers Guild to activate some sort of button or mechanism to turn it back to this day and then do the events then. So you can complete the story arc quicker and then come back to this later on. I feel like how they could have done it, you know?
I, for one, would like to hear your verdict on the matter.
Right, okay then, I see.
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on? So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells that work on similar principles, allowing us to attend this festive fair in Dodeco form. Sorry, let me backtrack a little. While similar, there are some key differences. Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dodeco to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moves when it spins around. An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how anyone is going to notice that. If anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dodeco's tail to notice such a small detail is someone we ought to be highly concerned about. I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tails. Now that we're clear on that, why is Alice's Dodeco permitted to interact directly with the children celebrating Moon Prayer Night, while mine is not?
Your voice speaks directly into people's minds.
See? Exactly what I said. Miss Nicole?
I can't stand it. I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents. And it's a little embarrassing now that I think about it. But hey, I said it now, I can't take it back.
I love how everything's popping up.
Also, don't go reading too much into that analogy. It was off the top of my head. I'm actually an awful lot older than either of you.
Miss Nicole, are you saying that you'd like someone to play the game you've prepared?
I'm not so invested in that. It's just something cobbled together using items I borrowed from Alice. She probably didn't even make them herself. The point is, I want to know everyone's thoughts after they receive their prizes. But as you've said, I can't just ask. I've been biting my lip for so long, and I've had no one to vent my frustrations on. I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the chance to guide people to treasure.
Well, can I play? I can't guarantee that I'll win a prize, but...
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for? Let the game begin.
Okay.
It's like they forgot I was ever here.
Well then. Sure. I think I might have to push the rewind because it seems like there's still more than 1 hour of the quest left. Yeah. I figured that was going to be the case. Apologies, man. Oh. Right, okay, so this is another event that we just had in Genshin, by the way. We just had this event. I remember doing this event literally last week, Xander. This one's probably going to look very familiar to you as well. I bet you might even recognize this. So I think this whole Moon Parade now is just a collection of old mini-game events we've had throughout the game's history. But this is what I'm saying though. So if they've got the events there, why don't they make like a permanent minigame area where we can just play these minigames whenever we want, kind of similar to like how in, you know, Star Rail, how in your own custom room you can practice the minigames that appear during simulate universe whenever you want. I just feel like that's something that should just be a thing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, I'm saying. This definitely adds a ton, and I mean a ton, of like time to the quest. You could probably cut off about at least an hour off of this, I reckon. That's why, you know what I'm saying? It really does feel like you could. But I'm afraid to skip over some of the text as well because I just don't know what's going to actually be relevant to the story and what's not now, you know what I'm saying? I might honestly, for the rest of the stalls, just skim over the text and what they're saying. Just to speed up a bit if you're cool with that, Xander. I think you'll be fine with that, right? Because the stuff that I say is kind of not really too important to the story at the moment, you know what I mean? Just let me get around all the stalls anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, Miss Columbina.
Oh my god.
With your great wisdom, you have overcome every obstacle.
Okay, I'm gonna start skipping over a little bit.
Something to that effect. If you'd prefer something more poetic,
I'm just skipping the text now.
The challenge posed to you
by
Dodeko. If that's what all my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open it?
Stop teasing me.
What do you get?
What a lovely sculpture.
There we go. You have my sincerest gratitude. Thank you for sharing your precious.
Don't mention it. You've all done much to help me.
Okay, yeah, I'm just skipping these lines. I'm reading the full line, but yeah. Alright, what does Barbalov want then?
Welcome. Oh, you're the genuine Arctic.
Another one that...
Greetings. Pleased to make your
Barbalov Trismegistus, yeah.
Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia. Now then, Miss Columbina.
Divination.
From the perspective of the... As you look to your journey ahead, if you seek to understand the unknown...
The unknowns.
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, but that is a complex affair. And to relegate that hence, I shall use the suitably festive
Lunar Arcana, which is the imaginary theater thing, by the way, if you don't know.
Popular with the
Lunar difficulty is the hardest difficulty on that right now.
Lunar Arcana.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display people like to think of themselves as
Barbalov is actually here, yeah, legit.
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Come
Just making sure, Barbalov is Mona's master, right, if I'm not mistaken. This reminds me of that meme when we were in Natlin at 1. We had that in the Hita birthday event with that funny clip I showed you. Oh my god, yeah, I know which one you're on about. I remember that. God damn it.
The general possibility.
Very well. Now, try to relax.
Yeah, okay, so Barbalov is Mona's master, okay.
Like to cut the cards? No problem. Now then, to make things...
Start divination, okay.
Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana.
Okay.
Now, draw your second card.
Okay.
And now the third Arcana. This is the present.
Let's see.
Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which...
Kuvaki Pulse?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as... What do you make of this, Miss Collins? Of course, if you wish, you...
No.
A bold decision. Well then, let us flip the lunar...
Sure.
Okay, sure.
First, destiny. No surprises here. The card that represents yours is the moon.
The moon.
What?
The moon can represent the truth at some times, but deception...
Sander, look at that card carefully. Look at the pillows on the left and right side. And then look at the cloudy smoke gathering in that area. That's the shot from when we log into the game. That could be Celestia. Because look, the moon's right above it with a false sky, rift in the sky.
When the moon is placed on the destiny tile,
that's insane.
It indicates that your destiny, it symbolizes a journey through the fog, fraught with uncertainty.
That's around where we fought Iceman Day, yeah.
One must face
Yep.
inner...
I don't...
Patience, my dear. This is but the first card. Now then.
The past.
Inverted?
Yes. The hermit symbolizes solitude,
isolation.
introspection,
Yeah,
and combined
that's right.
with the moon as one's destiny, a choice you made to stand alone in the past. You fumbled through the darkness without a guide, but you did not find your way.
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing to become a god?
I suspect only you know all is not lost. The past...
The present.
Oh my. The lovers. One of the most interesting Luna Arcana.
What does this one?
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy of finding your soul
It's true. I've made a lot of friends recently, and they are very good to me.
That sounds lovely. I am most delighted for you. The lovers can...
Yes. I return to the moon.
I understand. But rest assured, this is not the end of
the future.
Well now.
I'm ready.
Very
okay,
well.
I see.
Oh.
Huh. Let's run over. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Barbalos? What is it?
This card is death.
That doesn't sound very good.
It depends on how we interpret it. It is true that it can represent an agonizing death, a complete and utter end, but at the same time, it can also represent rebirth. Do not forget that your destiny card is the moon. That lends your future many different...
If death spells the end.
As I have said, divination can only display... Allow me to summarize it. In the past, you may have lost your way. You now face an important decision. One that may bring about this change might, in turn, be the end of all things. Or their beginning. But remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon present in your...
Also, by the way, something I'm just realizing about this whole section, Sander, is that the music you hear in the background is the same music that plays during Imaginary Theater, by the way. So it's all definitely on theme.
Thank you, Miss Barbalos.
Don't mention it. Some people dislike divinations, but I can see that you're this is a rare quality, and one...
I understand.
Go then and illuminate...
Okay. Fair enough. Wait, was that only one of them? Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? This is going to take a while. Huh. Okay. I have to talk to Albedo.
To be huh? Albedo?
This sketch is for you.
Oh,
the North Wind.
Okay. How do I go about to the stalls then? Oh, just like that, I assume. Okay.
Dodoco's Whirligig! Come check out Dodoco's Whirligig!
Well then.
Ah, welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Might I ask what...
Ah, it's a very special amusement sponsored by the great mage herself. Ride on a soft... I say that.
Well then.
I'm just following a script here. Who is this?
I'd like to ride...
No problem. But...
Is that...
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just that each Dodoco can...
My friend...
That should do it. Now, but we gotta keep it...
Traveler? I want to go on that ride. Let's go then.
All right.
Don't worry. Paimon will do the rounds. You go have fun.
All right, I see.
All right.
Please take your seats. For safety reasons, you mustn't try to leave the ride.
But when does
before
this
it
game
comes
get
to a
fucking
complete
good?
stop.
Yeah, literally.
All right, you're all set. I would...
Oh my god, honestly.
Not bad. It reminds me of riding a moon lane. Sometimes, the Kuhenki circle around me like this, playing their beautiful melody. Yeah. It does. I've felt scared in the past, too.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Why is everyone calling this like the base quest, like one of the base quests in the game or something? Everyone's freaking out over this quest. The last Act 5 and 6. So far, I don't see what really qualifies for that. You know what I mean?
And I also saw how they interact with their friends. It made me curious at first.
That big story twist that comes up must be the only reason why people are saying that.
But save their truest, warmest feelings for each other.
Because they said the same thing about what
Came to realize that.
Act 4 as well, Act 3 and 4, and I thought it was decent, but it wasn't anything that was like earth shattering. And I'm feeling the same with this, to be honest. I feel that they've overhyped that bit, you know.
What I fear now is the end. I fear Thank you for this conversation. Don't worry. This fear I have, I just want you to remember this.
Dear passenger, Don't worry, you two. There's...
Okay, at least that one's quick. All right.
So this is the Frost Moon Scions area. It feels very familiar.
Sunny days! I prefer sunny days.
Ah, well, you are as warm as the sun itself, Moon. Very well. I believe this most adorable chic...
Wow! Lance? That's you, isn't it?
Oh, because the lantern, yeah.
Our little secret, my...
Okay.
Everyone celebrates in their own way. Besides that, I like to think of myself...
That's not what Paimon was talking about.
Should I be? I see Miss Columbina is hiding in plain sight.
Fair enough. You got a point there. People who don't...
Well, now that...
Ah, well, actually... Here.
Oh, this is...
Yeah. We just met Barca, and he said that having everyone draw their own section...
Ah, Varka. In that case, I shall paint something on Mr. Albedo's behalf in a short while.
What?
Ahem. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Whew, that was close. Hello,
Yeah.
friends. She recognized you right away.
What keen eyes you have, Miss Col...
I did not see you. Rather, I sensed you. I can sense the...
One would expect no less of the Moon Goddess.
Yes, please.
Excellent. I shall... Something the
What about my spirit animal?
Wait, is she taking the test seriously?
Ah, my apology. You are quite right, Miss Columbina. Every one of us has a...
Yes, please.
Do you prefer the day or the night?
Night.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's the moon goddess. She has to be
Which
night.
of the 4 seasons is your favorite?
Ooh, I am going to say spring.
Winter.
Okay, that was gonna be my next guess.
Think of a perfect day. What is the weather like? Sunny? Rainy? Or perhaps cloudy?
Cloudy.
Rainy in the morning, sunny at night.
What kind of answer is that?
Forests, lakes, and open seas. Which do you prefer of these?
I like them all.
Imagine you opened your very own shop. What would you sell there?
Moonlight. Yeah.
Moonlight.
Wow! Paimon would totally shop there.
It wouldn't cost anything.
Aha! I believe I know what your spirit animal is. Here.
Oh, it's a Kohenki!
Makes a lot of sense, actually.
Indeed. A free-spirited being with a deep love for all things here in Nodkrai, who selflessly lends her aid. It is the perfect fit for you.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
But you shall have to forgive me. We have known each other for quite so instead, would you?
It's a lantern.
Hey, why don't you two go? Come on, play ball.
But I want to hear Paimon's.
But it'll probably take ages. Paimon's a complex soul.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's part of the quest, Xander. As much as I like the minigames, didn't need to be part of the main story, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no thanks to you.
I get the idea what they're going for, like having a wholesome section with Columbina after she's just returned before something inevitably tragic happens. But
Lockaberry?
at the same time,
This way! It's the candy selling. I'm coming! Of course, traveler. Maybe we can share? Yes. I found out recently that people share their food sometimes, so I'd like to try it. Thank you.
dear God. I just paused them enough.
Yours is a little more sour than mine. Amazing.
That would be something else though. Something unrelated.
The sculpture has shrunk.
But anyway,
Yet my heart is filled with I will remember.
as I
this
was
feeling.
saying, I feel as if this part of the quest could have definitely been skipped over though, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Just my opinion though, you know what I'm saying? You could have made us do this like off camera or something like that, but yeah, I don't know if it really needed to be part of the main story, because it's like a lot of extra random time to it, you know?
I wish for a never-ending... Is that llama? I wish that the long plume ibises would stop biting me. Oh dear.
Well then.
Llama.
All right. I'll write that one down for you. I got it.
While everyone else is celebrating Moon Prayer Night, you're as busy as ever.
I don't mind.
How far away do you... Sandy, you know after the section, like all these attractions, how far am I away?
Rocky waves up, but as I help these dear friends hang their wishes up, I feel a great peace within myself that is hard to describe. You see, they are all such beautiful wishes, and they are ones that we can fulfill by our own strength.
Do you blame me, Llama? I want to hear it is by the help of so many people that I can return to the moon.
You've done plenty. I say this in earnest, both as someone who knows.
What about as a moon?
I feel proud to honor our moon.
Thank you for your kind words.
But since you asked for my honesty, I won't lie to you. My feelings, I suppose it's a reluctance to let go. Once you return to the moon, we will be far apart and separated by a false sky. I'm sure those of us left behind will gaze up at that sky, yearning.
I will miss you, Llama. I will miss you all. I hope to stay in touch. I will try and find some way to send messages down from the moon.
Perhaps you could use Kuvaki. I've heard Yehoda say that signals can be sent using long and short waves, or strong and weak light.
That sounds
We could prepare a codebook beforehand, but still, whatever happens, and now that I think about that...
Because...
Yes. In my experience, the
With 40
truth
minutes left, but then
tends to
really,
be
that's gonna go quite long actually. Damn.
But that's what makes it stand up. So I'm confident that your thoughts and your love.
Thank you.
Is this?
I wish that all who dwell in this moonlit world can find a place to belong. And I wish that it's 2 wishes.
Not at all. And I think you speak for us all with the second one.
All right.
I shall continue to pray until the day that all of these wishes come true.
Sounds good. Wait, what's this? Yeah.
Should I give it a try?
I saw this earlier in the quest, but I couldn't do anything to do with this, yeah. Oh, it's this. Yeah, cause there's like a event where it's kind of like this as well. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've done everything I need to do there. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, another thing. Okay, cool.
Wow, the Frost Moon Scion stall looks kind of plain, but it's pretty cool. I don't go to Hisi Island much, but it's got that, like... And if culture means we get more... Hello. Columbine, that was too close. I almost gave the game away in front of the staff. Oh, wait. What's the deal with her shoes?
Do you like balloons too?
Balloons? What's so fun about balloons? I'm not a kid anymore. They're probably more about...
Yes. The animals seem very curious about these strange flags. I recently learned a fun new game you can play with.
A new game?
Hello.
Huh.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Here to buy some
Yes.
Yes,
please.
Uninflated balloons? But those are just...
Would you like to play the balloon game, Yehoda?
Huh?
Wait here a moment.
Let's see. I have no idea what's going on right now, Tandala, I'll be honest.
This is so weird.
I thought I saw Columbina nearby.
Uh-oh! That's the 4th Harbinger! Is she looking for Columbina? Oh, guess it... Which stall is she checking out?
Oh, wait.
Oh, it's that
I
other
think
Frost Moon
I've
Scion
seen
one.
this clip.
Try on the headgear, see what it's
I
like
think I've
having
seen a
a blizzard
screenshot of
and
this,
not
Andar.
years
Doesn't
ago.
she put on the cat ears here?
Oh, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that stuff.
I think I've seen like screenshots of the exact part of the quest
Enough gear to carry as it
on
is.
Twitter like about a week ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that exact screenshot. I saw this on Twitter. I saw this screenshot on Twitter, but I wasn't sure. I thought it was from an event. I didn't think it was main story.
How peculiar. This would take some getting used to.
It really suits you, man. What is this? She was so intimidating.
I suppose I may as well.
She's coming this way.
How do you do, Miss Yehoda?
Oh, jeez. Don't talk to me while wearing that thing. Where am I? Oh, hey there.
I'm looking for Columbina. Have you seen her?
Oh, wait. Is that what she meant by balloon gate? No
Good dodge.
fair. How come I get caught in the crossfire?
An ambush from the rear?
Would you like to play too?
Seriously? Are they...
Gladly. That said, I believe there is another who would like to join.
Never. Well then.
Boss Nev! Thank goodness!
Hello there. I'd like 10... no, make that 20 balloons, please. Uninflated.
What?
Miss Moon Goddess, I hope you're prepared to pay the price for assaulting
God damn
my
it.
employee.
Welcome to the game, Nefer.
Just to be clear, let's keep this a fair fight, okay? No strange powers, please and thank you.
Naturally.
Don't just stand there.
Huh? Do I have to?
Of course. Don't forget, the curatorium has a reputation to uphold.
Well then.
I knew something like this was gonna happen.
That's something. Well then. Yeah, that was a thing that just happened. Okay, sure. Right, where else am I meant to go then? Yeah, that's cool and all, but I don't feel like I need this. Need these. Okay, you can always loot this up later on, you know what I'm saying? Alright, where am I going? I started there, so I've not really been over here, have I? Not really, no. Dory's here and everything. Yeah, I thought she'd have one. Right then.
What a pity. I saw it with my own eyes. You were so... That's not true. It dodged out of the way right as I was about to snag it. I'm sorry? You heard me. This paper frog can move. Dear, oh dear, what are you saying? How could a paper frog move? Unless, even if I, the mere humble merchant that I am, knew such magic, surely I would not use it on a paper frog. I'd sooner give Mora legs, so he could walk right into my purse.
Well,
My dear, dear customer, why not have one more trip? Just think about how much experience you have under... Oh, darn. I used up all my coin. Take your time, but, don't take too long. This event is Moon Prayer Night only. Miss it? Next customer, please. Welcome. Hello. Whoa! What's this big one doing over here? How do I tell my employees not to go running around this time? Shooting them a glance won't work. Dory? Why, hello there, Miss Columbina. Would you like to play my ring toss game? How much for a round? Oh, first time's free. Not a single Mora. But with your sharp sharp skills, I'm sure you'll win all the prizes in one fell swoop. That was an obvious enough hint for them, right?
okay, let's see here. Holding a toss button to aim at the priority kilometer will toss something when the button is released. Yeah, I just don't really know what to commentate about right now, because it's just kind of the same thing over and over, you know what I'm saying? Cool minigames and all that stuff. I wouldn't mind playing off camera, but on camera, I just don't know what to really say about anything, you know what I'm saying?
Here comes the ring! Oh, peanuts.
Change tracks.
That was a good dodge.
Roselle, should we move or not?
Just a tiny bit.
All right, then I'll... Oh, sugar plums, not the clock hands.
Yep, easy enough.
Let's see. Wow. And here's your prize.
Ah, nice.
Now, how about another round?
And Nicole, like, plush. Wait, what are you literally just saying? I'm surprised we haven't had plushes of them, and then literally Dory gives out a plush of Nicole's Doricole to Columbina. That's crazy. Did you know about that, or was that just by random guess?
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Miss Columbina.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Durin and Hat Guy.
Yes.
I love the dynamic, man. Random guys, that was crazy.
You were just coming here to say hello.
I did, but then I recognized a few more people as I got closer.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that...
It's our little dragon. He's all grown up.
Oh yeah, the reference to Simulenka. That's actually a pretty cool reference there, I will admit.
Someone's popular.
Well now, since you came all this way, why don't you try out?
He'll have a go. I'll pass.
It's only one free try.
I'm aware.
How has Elder Almond been lately?
He's in great shape. He goes for a run in the forest every morning to stay fit and healthy.
He tried to go boat racing with Firecracker a while back, but he couldn't even.
How about you, little dragon?
Yes,
But you've become less chatty. Has growing up...
We call that maturity. You know, the thing people sing about. The knight wields a sword of stone. Stone is very heavy. That's what...
That's awesome! I want to be a knight when I grow up, too. Ring, here I come!
Oh, the hat-wearing man. I
never thought I'd see you again. You
Hmm.
seem more determined than when I...
If you say so.
Oh, I do say so. The people you once helped see it clearly.
It's crazy that like Simulanka, it was such an important summer event, Anna, because it's totally like canon to the events of the story now. It truly, truly is. Stuff with Wanderer, doing a special, and these guys are now canon in the main story, you know.
Propel us to the station of our dreams.
But now that we've got the Hexen Circle actually involved in the main story, I'm not surprised that Simulanka could definitely be what they call it part of the main story now, you know what I'm saying?
What are they doing? You got them all so quickly. I've never seen anything like this in how? They're origami animals and clockwork people from... I have to get to the bottom of this. Next.
Thank you, Dory. I had a lot of fun.
Now for your prize. Oh, sweet grand prize.
Oh yeah, the Dodoco of Alice, yep.
Good thing I've already turned a profit from the customers earlier in the night. Okay. What? I leave for 2 seconds and... Oh, well, these things happen, you know? Perhaps you'd be interested in one of the other prizes.
Is this the thing you want? Here. You can have it. Huh?
Well then.
But don't worry about it.
Oh, thanks so much, miss. Oh, goodness gracious, Columbina. Give me strength. Daddy, look. That's... forget it. She is the moon goddess after all. I'll think of...
Huh? Oh. You can take mine if you want.
What?
Well then.
Why are all these bleeding hearts coming here to ruin my business?
Happy Moon
Nice.
Prayer Night, everyone.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Nice. I'll have the kill one actually. Okay, well I know where one of them are. One of them's over by the blacksmith, and I know exactly where that is. That is just beyond here,
So
actually.
many attractions here. Since I rarely get out, I might as well make the most of it.
True, true. So they're all on this end. That's fine. We're almost there, Sando, you know.
Well, look
Marionette, huh?
I heard someone went and disappeared on us the moment we let her out of our sight. They looked all over for you. Frankly, I didn't think you'd be back for Moon Prayer Night.
Were you worried about me, Sandrone?
You would like that, wouldn't you? Do you even hear what you're saying?
It seems to me like you disguised yourself with festive headgear, just so that you could come see me on Moon Prayer Night and make sure I'm okay. You didn't even bring Polonia with you.
You? I thought you couldn't see.
I cannot. But I sense the confusion of those around us rippling through the Kuvaki currents. Based on what I know about you, let me guess what you're wearing. Is it cat ears?
Shut up! I'm only here to protect the Fatui's interest in this territory. Running into you was pure bad luck.
Really? But you were the one who asked Arlecchino to help everyone find my name.
Columbina! Ugh! Just one more word, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords.
It's Columbina Hyposelenia now.
So we're just saying something.
I've missed you, Sandrone. The whole time I was gone, I was thinking. I hope I get a chance to say some ugly words to you.
Oh yeah, she did say that in like quite, didn't she?
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Anyway, let's go play that game.
What? You mean that frostfin whale?
Yes. It's some kind of game where you get bitten if you step on the wrong tooth. Seems like fun.
Who in their right mind?
Because you're not a scaredy cat.
Good. Fine. You wanna play? Let's play. Don't complain when I kick your sorry butt.
Lovely.
You old geezer!
Remember-
I'm gonna beat the pants off you!
Remember what you said before about Columbina rage baiting Marionette? It's so funny, bro.
What is it now?
You'd better not lose, or I'm going to beat your head in.
Crazy.
Allow me to
That's
demonstrate
outrageous.
since I'm feeling so nice. You just step on the
teeth. Like this.
Okay. Why did I move so quick? I can't actually control that, by the way.
Which should I pick?
It's gliding me so quick. I actually can't control it. It's gliding me over the thing so much. How do I slightly walk?
Your
Okay.
turn, Sandrone.
That's how.
Don't come crying to me if you get bitten.
I'm just gonna go for this one.
There are less and less teeth remaining.
What if I go first? Oh, I can't. Okay.
Huh? What's that noise?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I was actually gonna go for that one before my last pick, but then I changed it last second.
I think you might have picked a bad tooth, Sandrone.
Shut it!
Do you need any help?
No! It's just a blasted toy! How is its grip this strong? Stop laughing!
All right. Well, you lost. So just like I promised.
Hey! What are you doing? Are you seriously?
Hiya.
Why you?
Crazy.
Are you all right, Sandrone? That was quite a strong bite. Are your clockwork part?
Quit your fussing! I don't need it!
All right.
Right.
I see it now. She can sense which teeth are red, so I just need to avoid the same ones that she does.
Okay.
This one.
She avoided that one then? All right. What?
Looks like you lost again, Sandrone.
Wait! Then one bad tooth!
Bonk.
Crazy. That is outrageous, bro. That's pretty funny, I do have to say.
Stupid game! What idiot came up with this?
Are you all right, Sandrone? You said some nasty things just now.
Oh!
Should I let you bonk me on the head as well? Come on, bonk away. It can be your consolation prize for losing so badly.
I told you, forget it! Gah, you've always been so annoying. Singing right outside my door and inviting yourself to my tea parties, going AWOL. And now you're off to the moon or something.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline.
Rosaline.
They were my favorite.
Is Rosaline who I think that is, Sander? Is that, what was our Fatui name again? The one that we killed off in Inazuma? Yeah, Senora, that one, yeah. That's what I was thinking of, I couldn't think of her name, yeah.
I will not forget them. Just as I shall not forget this moment. We'll always be friends, no matter where we are, right?
Who'd want to be your...
Well then. I'll explain that.
Sandrone.
That wasn't something I was expecting, actually. Fair enough.
Goodbye, Sandrone.
I'll miss you too, Columbina. Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, literally.
Yeesh! do you want? Oh, nice ears. What do you want? This. It's your turn to draw something.
Doesn't know how lucky she is.
Sorry? Nothing. I'm done. Take it. Oh, last time we spoke, you mentioned you were interested in the Narcissus Kreuz Ordo
Yes, she did.
Remember?
In about 4.
There were too many people when we last met, so
What are you talking about?
We'd like to have a look at this. Wait a minute. Xander, did you confirm for me, did this only appear because I've done the Fontaine side quest chain for this? Does this appear for everyone, or is it because only because I've done this? This is the Fontaine. This is one of the major Fontaine side quest chains that is completely optional. Because this is a side quest chain with like Marianne and all that kind of stuff. There's like a special room you teleported to, like an area that looks like Simulanka way before Simulanka happened.
this is... Oh. Alan, Renee,
Because
Marianne.
this wouldn't be the first time. I don't see, well, yeah, because this is not the first time this has happened in Natlan Act 5 because I did a certain side quest chain. Oh, what was her name? But one of the adventurer people, she was also in one of the major side quests. That's really sick that was actually referenced, by the way.
Huh. The Holy Blade.
Yes.
A savior's plaything.
Yes, the Holy Blade. This, you actually get that by doing the side quest chain. Not useful sword, but yeah.
It's not about whether I approve or not.
So this is totally based on the side quest then.
People, they would sacrifice themselves for the sake of the world. Especially Alain Guillotin and Renee. That is something I would never choose to do. Still, I didn't know they had any pictures left from that time. If I'd have thought to bring a camera, I'd have... What? Yeah! Of you being bitten by the frostfin whale and Columbina bonking you on the head. Tear it up!
That's good. That's good. That's a good ending to that. Nice. That was a good one, actually. You don't see it with others, damn. So I got a unique one then. Also, yeah, these frames on my PC are chunking, by the way. I need to sort this out stream. No, it's not affecting your guys' experience, thankfully, but yeah, it's affecting my end.
Like fun. Hold it right there! You can't run away from me, Moon Goddess.
Are you talking to me?
Of course. Do you see anyone else here dressed up as the Moon Goddess besides me and you?
Hey, happy Moon Prayer Night, Moon Goddess.
Anyway, there's no time to waste. Meet my partner. Don't just stand there.
Well then. Oh, I see.
So I need to select a partner and command them in battle.
So this is just Pokemon then, alright, cool.
Partner. I need a partner.
Xander, this is literally a Pokemon minigame, by the way. It literally is. And the cubes are honestly this game's version of Phalanx, I swear, bro. Oh my god, it fucking is. Of course they pick free as well, free options, just like the starter pick at the start of every traditional Pokemon game. These are the starter mons.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Where'd you get a Kuhane? That's great.
That's crazy.
But you can only bring one partner to battle against me and stack up.
Yeah, just like in the Pokemon game, you can only get to pick one partner,
They
yeah.
all look so eager to be picked.
I'll go with the
Which one
Kurenki.
should I choose? This one usually lives in Nasha Town. She likes falling asleep to the sound of striking hammers. And I bet she's quite familiar with robot.
I choose you. Oh my god. This is a direct reference, by the way. It really is.
Testing. Oh, this isn't. In this corner, we have the Moon Goddess and her robot partner, and in the other, we have only one Moon Goddess can be. Now, without further ado, let the battle.
Why does this feel like a gym fight? Why does this feel like a gym fight from one of the anime episodes, bro?
Here, who we're up against? Stacko and I ain't gonna lose.
All you need to do is play some gym leader music over this, bro.
First,
So that's base.
The robot is
Oh my
kicking things off
god.
with a change of formation. But how will this affect the battle? Nobody
Sandra,
knows.
this literally is a Pokemon, but I call it minigame. You can use an offensive move, defensive move, use an item like a potion or a max revive or run away. It literally is. That is outrageous. Attack.
The other party chooses to attack. Let's see how their partner performs.
Well,
The attack lands! And if those sizzling sounds
that was
are
very
anything to go
effective. Oh my god.
Very effective.
Okay then. Stacko. Maintain
God's
formation and
sake.
enter your empowered state.
Oh my god. Are they about to do a mega evolution on us? Are they about to do a mega evolution? Have I seen some sort of special transformation? This looks like make.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Empowered state has to be mega evolution reference, right?
Absorbing the immense
Insane.
Tsubaki present on Moon Prayer Night. This lean, mean machine has greatly increased its offensive power.
Defend.
Oh, they chose defense. But the battle is heating up fast.
Go for it, Stacko. Set Kuvaki to maximum.
Can their opponents withstand this blow? And
Don't be afraid.
It's a moon lane! A deft use of a moon lane allows the Kuhenki to dodge the blow. One loop,
Well
two
then.
loops. The robot's screen is bugging out. It's getting dizzy.
All right.
Oh, Stacko is down for the count. Our winner is the Moon Goddess. The slightly taller one, I mean.
You did your best, Stacko. I'll take you to...
Well, I think my partner.
Just...
Well then. That was something I wasn't expecting, I'll tell you that much. That most definitely wasn't something I was expecting. Right then. Okay, this is another one.
Moon Prayer Candy!
Candy?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Sure.
I knew you would.
I'm not sure.
Is this for yourself?
A gift for my friend.
Ah, I see.
Do you have Nocturne?
Huh. I've seen couples.
No?
Hey, now that's a creative idea. While we're at it.
Well then.
Here you go.
Okay, so from what I'm gathering here, Xander, some of this stuff's pretty cool, but all this stuff can be totally skipped over as well. It's like a hit or miss type of thing with this, you know what I mean? The one with Marionette, though, is by far the funniest and best one so far, though. Okay, the final one should be the blacksmith. No? Oh, the I know stall, yeah. That's the one I've not done yet. Well then, that's a lot of stickers.
This doesn't make any sense. How am I losing every...
I am not cheating.
Uh-oh. Sounds like Inepa's turning into a big baloney bot.
Moon Goddess. Miss Columbina.
What the... I'm not the cheater.
Well then.
Alright, fine. Let's all laugh at I know. Just you wait till I get home, because I'm gonna make a game bot that let's see you laugh when I come back and beat your butts. You'll... We came to check everything was okay after all that yelling, but...
Whatever it is, it sounds like cheating is allowed.
Kuhenki concentration. Each player starts with differently colored Kuhenki. Each round, they draw one Kuhenki from their opponent. When a player has two Kuhenki of the same color, they make a pair and can be discarded. Any that can't form a pair must be kept. The round ends when a player can't form any more Kuhenki pairs, and that player gets a sticker.
Ooh!
That is fine, so long as the turn order is fixed beforehand.
Alrighty then. In that case, okay, but if you lose, you're both getting stickered.
Why does this sound like TCG?
If you win, only one of you gets to sticker
I have taken to calling this. I know.
This minigame sounds like TCG. And it sounds like you're drawing a card, you're placing it on the field, and your turn ends, and the other person takes a turn. It sounds very similar to that, doesn't it? To choose a block here, okay. So we're waiting for them to choose the box. Okay. How long does this section usually happen on the actual like Archon quest, if I may ask? Just out of curiosity, you know?
Nice! That's a pair!
Nice. Go check something in the meantime while that's happening.
Go, fly!
Alright, sorry about that. Alright. So I've got to pick one. Let's go for the purple box, yeah. Oh, so I get to pick two.
Go on.
Okay.
I have a pair.
E.
Uh-oh! We gotta pick up the pace!
I'm gonna pick Lunatar and had her in a box. Okay. Can I phone people the QNQ so shit to a box? I'm gonna pick the slime one this time, yeah. Red.
I win.
That's probably scripted to happen. More than likely.
Phew, that was too close. I thought I was gonna lose.
Good luck, everyone.
Aw, we're out!
Well then. Don't understand what just happened, but go.
Let me pick a good one. You're looking very pleased with yourself there. I won.
Don't fidget too much, I know, or the sticker's going to fall off.
I don't care. If it falls off, it falls off. If a pair of Kuhengi get discarded,
Okay.
I've lost.
Sticker, sticker, sticker!
Hmm.
Cute!
You think so?
What did Luanatar
She said it looks so cute that she wants me to lose a few more rounds.
Hmm. Nice. Except for one.
Who put these stickers on Paimon's eyebrows? Ugh, she can barely see. Alright, now, I think we got enough evidence to prove that there's a serious problem here.
Yes.
Right.
The culprit is... Ineffa!
Culprit?
Quit acting dumb, Ineffa! Not only did you remember whose side Luanatar started at, but every time someone drew a Kuhenki, which Kuhenki pairs were gone, who had what color Kuhenki in their
Okay,
hand,
yeah, I get
our
it.
facial expressions. Exactly!
Putting aside the fact that running calculations is not against the game rules. Do you have any evidence to support your... But that's not against the rules either.
So,
She certain.
Alright, everyone...
But...
Well then. That's one made it. Okay, so that's all of them, right? Okay, so continue enjoying Moon Prayer at night or talk to Paimon. Can I get the rewards? There's a way to get all this, right? Wait, I'm confused. Confused what to do here.
I don't suppose, don't get me wrong, once is plenty. You're under no obligation to indulge me any further. Alright then.
Wait, how did I bring up the menu again to actually get the rewards? I pretty much have rewards for this. Xander, am I going crazy, or is the menu where I got all those Primo Gym rewards just gone now?
What's this? Should I give it a try?
You know what I mean? I can't, it's not there anymore for whatever reason. I can't pause, I can't do anything. Alright, well I guess I'm going to have to continue then, aye. That's kind of cringe.
Traveler?
Hey there, Kalamina! Are you sure you don't want to look around some more?
Right now, what I'd like to do is...
Xander, can you hear me, yeah? Is my mic broke? Better not have. Ah, no, it's working. So
You're right.
Yeah, that's probably right here.
Okay.
Right. So you know that menu I brought where... Well, no, it's fine, okay. You know that menu where I showed all the Primo Gym rewards for doing all those stalls? How do I bring that back up? It's not letting me do it anymore. Even though I just did all of them, so I should got all the rewards, right? There's so many things with this part of the quest that just don't make sense and have not been developed well or implemented well. Because the whole point is surely you do all of them and you claim all the rewards. But no, it's just not letting me for whatever reason. That's a bit shit. Yeah, I really don't get this. I mean, what? It was only what, like 100 Primo Gyms anyway. I'm gonna look this up. I want those rewards for doing that. In Krai at 6, how to claim amusement rewards. And absolutely no one has any idea how to claim those. Sick. Cool. Useless guide, I assume. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna have to claim it, unfortunately, alright? Let's just do this. I assume it automatically claims.
Kalamina! Finished with the festival already? Oh! What about you, Traveler? How does your... Oh,
yes.
I assume they just automatically claim if you don't claim them, right? Okay, you only get one chance at it.
Sure, this one. Here we go.
Because, like, what doesn't make sense to me, Xander, right, is that they gave you the little special menu to be able to do that first, right? But now that I've done all the amusements, it's funny how it just doesn't appear near that menu. That just false advertising.
Traveler.
I mean, whatever.
With the festival already? Really? You're sure you don't want to have a little more
Final answer, yeah.
Yes.
Because even if I don't get it, it's only, what, 100 primos anyway, but I still would have liked to have gotten it for the efforts I went through, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so now we get back to the actual story part now. Okay, cool.
It's the most fun I've ever had on a moon prayer night.
Some of that stuff were pretty funny, but most of it could have been cut out, honestly.
Everywhere I went, people were saying, "Welcome home." And there were friends at every turn. I only wish it could last longer than one night. Yes, you're right. The moon prayer blossoms.
Ooh, look! Look!
Moon prayer night has come. The moon. It's so beautiful.
Happy moon prayer night, dear.
Happy moon prayer night.
Alright, so...
Happy moon prayer night.
So you see this plot twist still to come, right, Xander? I'm interested to see what you. I'm interested to see what you. What it is, you know. All right. I assume it's got something to do with the Tori. Has to be, right? Okay, the mages.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, looks like the time has come.
Yeah.
Columbina.
You're heading off then?
Yes, to the ruins you mentioned. And from there, back home to the moon.
Wait! I know? At least...
Take one of our craft shop's crumb cookies up to the moon with you.
The Curatorium of Secrets believes in proper farewells. No story should be left without a satisfactory end note.
Never.
Farewells are an important affair for the Ratniki, too. We never know when we might meet again.
By the way, wait, what the fuck? Oh, my grabs card really struggling. It's like barely loading a single frame from the stream, despite on the OBS end it's completely fine. So I really got to fix stuff, camera, bro. What the fuck? Like it's like literally like 2 FPS. It's like stop-start animation, no joke. Holy shit. It's fine though for you guys. I'm looking at it on mobile and it looks completely fine. It's just my PC not encoding and decoding it properly, but it's fine.
Stopped, eh?
Only 25 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. So ending at 10:30 exactly as I thought I would. That's good.
We made a little something.
Yeah, 5.5 hours.
Ta-da!
What is it?
A Moon Prayer Night greeting card with drawings by all of your friends.
That's pretty cool actually, yeah. That's a neat one. I really like that, yeah.
You did mention that you'd like a portrait done, so I took the liberty of creating one for you.
I, meanwhile, did the portrait of Mr. Albedo, and Mr. Varka did the same for me.
Yeah, Varka's one. The one that flinched of Albedo is insane, by the way. The one in the top left, that is proper, by the way. Damn.
I mean, I think my work was pretty true to life, don't you think?
The picture of Ashru was my doing. The two of you seem to get along rather well.
Where's Jeffrey playing Mojo and Albedo made a dragon's fight? Oh my god, yeah.
Was I the only one who did a full body picture? That's so embarrassing.
I did pictures of me and Anefa.
I did my own portrait and one for Hat Guy.
Yeah, true.
Plus, there's the two mages, Arlecchino and Sandrone. So, if you ever miss us, just flip the card open.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, everyone. This whole Moon Prayer Night was more than I could have ever asked for. It is the greatest gift I have ever received. Lauma, I figured it out.
Yeah?
Remember how the Frost Moon Scions used to use milk as invisible ink to write hidden messages?
That was a very long time ago.
Yes. When I miss you all, I shall use moonlight in the same way. To write words that only
that makes
you can
sense.
see upon.
Wow, quite. But how will we see them?
Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written.
That sounds most fitting indeed. Very true to form.
I'll try to write them in places that won't disturb your sleep.
I, for one, would sleep all the better for having read one of your messages before settling down for the night.
Exactly. So don't worry about disturbing anyone's sleep. Just promise you'll write.
Yeah,
to us
Xander,
when
I'm still
you're
expecting the Tori to appear at some point. I really am.
All right. I promise.
Because we gotta set the weekly boss for this expansion, like, you know, region, right? Surely.
In that case, Columbine.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Very well. Let's go.
Alright, let's do it. On the path back to the moon.
I will be gone. I still don't know what to expect on the moon. Will I really be able to send messages to my friends?
Who knows?
The Kuhenki, the animals of Not Cry. I'll never get to see them again. I wonder where I'll be when the next moon prayer night comes.
True that. Okay, let's do it. See what we got.
This is where the people of Hyperborea used to communicate with the moons.
Eternal moon, frost moon, iridescent moon. When the power of all three converge,
the gate to the moons shall open.
Yep.
Moon marrow preparations are complete. Only the final step remains.
I'm sure Nasha Town is livelier than ever at this moment.
Yeah. It's a shame you couldn't be there for it, but it's now or never, right?
Very much.
It's fine. I'm more than happy with this. My last piece of luggage. My only piece of luggage.
Okay. I think we're in position to do this. Yeah, it's the moon Mara, right? Iridescent moon.
I can already feel the moon calling to me.
I'm just waiting for the Toro to make an appearance. I'm almost certain he's going to appear. We gotta step the weekly boss somehow. Some suspense for the next quest, right?
Your home lies on the far side of this light, Columbina.
From now on, we will at last have a reason to pray to the true moon.
Columbina.
Yes? I'm listening.
Be sure to come back and see us when you get the chance.
Of course.
But if that chance doesn't come, then remember that you have friends on this planet. People who will miss Columbina.
Yes, I will. Thank you for everything you've done for me. And remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us. Well then, farewell, my friends.
Not as easy as that. Something's gonna happen here. I know it is. Something's gonna happen here. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Analyze very carefully. Not gonna be as easy as it. I just don't believe it.
Thank you.
Something's gotta happen.
This was my happiest night in Teyvat.
Farewell, Columbina.
Okay. The Doriko device is going off.
The moon really is closer than ever tonight.
Dottore, that was Dottore's voice, wasn't it? I could tell that right away. I recognized it.
All three moons in
Yeah, I
one
knew it'd be a
place.
trap.
Time
Yeah.
for one final experiment.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Reason, life, death, time, and space.
As soon as I saw,
Believed I would fail.
as soon as I saw all the three moons in one place, I was like, "That's a fucking trap, bro." I knew something was gonna happen with that. It was way too easy. But they fucking baited you. That was how.
Teyvat's primordial power never did belong to the throne of heaven. And now, they are mine.
Yeah. We're the only ones who can still move. Because we're not from this world, right? Yeah. Clean. The fact that sword's got like the orange around it, I think that's the power we have from Natlin, right? I'm pretty sure that's a phlogiston power.
No, as long as I'm here. way.
Is that the bit? Wait. That's beyond the world, right?
I won't be going home today.
Columbina! No!
Silvermoon Hall. Okay, no, this is a flashback. Where is she going? Wait, isn't that? Oh, I recognize what that was. That was the Abyss. It's the same thing from Maria's partner when she did in the last quest. Yeah, exactly the same thing. And the Abyss portal was blinded. Isn't that exactly what just happened?
Stubborn world, do not try to control me.
Columbina.
Well then, yep. That same portal, yeah, that might be where Maria is, yeah. Oh, I didn't even mention that. You mentioned literal the shades. Yeah, reason, lifetime, and space. You're right. I didn't even realize that reason was one of the shades. I knew lifetime and space was. That's insane, by the way. What the fuck? Well then, that was
Do your wounds
something.
Still hurt? I had someone prepare a little medicine that could prove effective.
That was pretty crazy, actually. Yeah.
In that case, let me relate the contents of the call we made to Alice after the incident occurred.
Okay.
That Dottore is a crafty one. He distracted the Hexen Circle by creating a huge fuss at Tevat's borders. I'd assumed that the cause was an abyssal intrusion from the outside world.
Yep.
Which in fairness is a rather common occurrence. But after learning that you managed to influence the phantoms in Nordkrai, I realized that perhaps this interference could have come from within Tevat instead.
But we weren't able to change their fates.
True. You couldn't change how their stories ended. But you did build some variables around yourself.
Right.
Variables?
Yes. Things you heard that you could not otherwise have learned. Ideas that would otherwise have never crossed your mind. All these things are variables. Of course, most variables usually pale into insignificance with the myriad of possibilities floating around. But the moment you start treating them as building blocks and intentionally stacking them, that changes things. That's what Dottore did. And it's how he created the necessary conditions so that when you activated the portal tonight, it played right into his plan.
Right.
We have no way of knowing exactly what he did.
Yeah, we also need to ascertain Columbina's status.
Yeah.
And that about sums it up.
As I suspected, Dottore has disappeared completely.
Yeah, just like you said would happen early in the quest,
With
yeah.
any consolation, he wasn't able to control Columbina as he might have wished to.
I'm afraid that's small consolation given the reason why. To disrupt the Doctor's plan, she escaped into the moon's reflection.
What? She did what?
Didn't any of you see her do that?
All we saw was Dottore appeared and used some kind of power. The next thing we knew, he and Columbina were gone.
Yeah, so they froze.
Into the sea.
So they froze them in time with a time stasis thing. Okay. I see the Doctor froze time, which is why only why I can move really rather. From their perspective, the battle and Columbina decision all happened in a single instant. That's the power of the three moons, but why wasn't I affected? Is it because I'm a descender? Exactly why. Yeah, I do believe that's the case.
So, Columbina intentionally opened the moon gate and escaped into the same mysterious world as Rerir and Thalindis.
Yeah.
Sounds like bad news.
This must be why the Tory's been lying low this whole time, bidding time until we could execute the plan.
Seen in that way, the Krai LUNA syzygy and Rerir's emergence, the Tory might have been pulling the strings in both cases. According to Miss Alice, he is attempting to transcend his destiny and finish an experiment that only a god might complete.
Yeah.
An utter lunatic.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. Where's Hat Guy? Seems like he'd want to be here for this.
He took off with the Dodo communication device after we spoke to Alice. He said he had a hunch that he wanted to investigate by himself.
Oh, okay.
The look on his face was terrifying. I've never seen him like that before.
Probably anger and frustration at the fact that Tory was one step ahead despite his best efforts. And honestly, I feel the same way.
I'm back.
Hat Guy!
I went to look for the Hyperborean phantoms again. I think I've gotten to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I got them to talk to Nicole on the other end of the communications line. Turns out, the history they describe is different from how Nicole remembers it.
Really?
Well then.
But how? Surely Nicole can't have been wrong.
Because the phantoms are the ones who were deceived. They speak of a savior who appeared in their history. One who never should have existed.
Oh, wow.
This savior promised to create a new moon within the false sky. And even bring back their moon goddesses.
Yeah, that's insane.
Foolishly, they believed in him. And told him everything he wanted to know about the moons. It's obvious that this was Dottore doing.
Now you mention it,
That's
the
actually
first
quite
time
insane.
we entered the Hyperborean ruins, we heard the phantoms discussing their history, and I remember Nicole commenting that something sounded a little strange.
But Dottore shouldn't have been
Yeah, no worries, Andrew. All good. I'll just wrap up here then.
He didn't. Nicole said that this was an anomalous state triggered by disruptions in the causal connections between phantoms from the same era. The variables that Dottore put in place were substantial enough that they even affected phantoms that he never met.
So it's not that their memories were unclear. They'd been tampered with.
That's exactly the possibility Dottore was trying to manufacture. He turned these variables into knowledge and engineered the situation so all that knowledge would fall into his hands. Then, he harnessed that knowledge on Moon Prayer Night to truly create a false moon.
How is that even possible?
To be precise, he exploited a weakness in the way the spell works.
Okay.
The spell senses Kuvaki to detect the moon's location. So, as long as the false moon more strongly resembled the moon than the frost moon beyond the skies, the gate would teleport Columbina to the false moon's location. In other words, to Dottore's side.
Well then.
Once he had her under control, the teleportation spell remained active, and he manipulated her power to seize both moon marrows.
Well then.
At that moment, the moon marrows disappeared right before our eyes. It was already too late, even as we were leaving the ruins.
By then, Dottore had already amassed the power of all 3 moons.
So, where does that leave us? What do we do now?
I'd certainly like to know what Her Majesty thinks,
True.
now that the concerns I expressed to her have come to pass. But we cannot simply sit and wait for her to decide the matter. And in any case, it is not the Fatui Harbinger Damselette who sees us as her friends, but rather Columbina Hyposelenia. If, even in such extreme circumstances, Her Majesty will not lift the prohibition on Harbingers drawing steel against one another, then I will do as my heart demands. I will fight as Peruware instead.
Nice. Nice. I like that.
Time is short, so I'll make the first move.
Okay then.
Even Arlecchino seems to be losing her cool now.
I'm sure she feels partly responsible for this, and so do I.
All right. Lose those dejected looks for a moment and let me get a word in. It looks bad, I won't lie. Very bad, in fact. So Dottore's pulled some real dirty tricks to gain the upper hand. For now.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's to the point where even the mages say that his variables have affected destiny. I'm not so sure, though.
Okay.
Many have told me that Tevat's destiny is fixed, and that does appear to be the case. Well, what makes Dottore so sure he'll be the exception? And since he was able to stack these variables up, who's to say we can't do the same?
Fair.
You of all people should not be discouraged, traveler from afar. This isn't over yet. And you're not alone in that. Everyone here does, whether they've spoken thus far or not. But none of us are the type to sit back and wait for the sun to shine again. That's exactly how a knight should roll. If they knock you down, you get back up and get back in it. Don't forget, Honorary Knight, you're a legitimate member of Mondstadt too.
Fark is right. This is far from over. Dottore's already way overdue a butt kicking given his past shenanigans. And after this, he's earned himself of a double dose.
That's what I'm talking about. How's everyone else feeling?
I'll use Kuvaki to investigate Columbina's whereabouts. I'm not ready to give up either.
Leave the intel gathering to me. Whatever happens within Nodkrai's borders, when the Curatorium of Secrets wants to be in the know, we always find a way.
Pretty much.
Ano and I will do all we can to support you. We will attempt to reverse engineer Dotori's actions and seek a breakthrough that way.
Alice and Nicole are busy dealing with an emergency at Tevat's borders, so they can't return just yet.
Makes sense.
But they're both very angry about this. They've asked Albedo and me to act on the Hexen Circle's behalf and do everything in our power to fight back against Dotori.
Are you ready then? We're going to have to conduct a lot of research, even in the early stages.
I'll do my best.
As for me, I'm pretty familiar with Dotori's way of doing things, so I can try to predict his next move. I'll help with your investigation.
Nice.
Nice. Looks like we have our basic division of
Sounds
labor.
like the Avengers are assembling. It sounds like next patch, which I'm actually doing this quest very late. It's about like 13 or 12 days to the next patch, by the way, because when the battle pass goes down for this patch. So the special program is either going to be this week or next week, as in Friday. So we were actually very, very close to seeing that trailer. I was so busy for this patch specifically, this last patch, I haven't even seen the trailer for these two quests. I knew nothing going in, so I'm actually a bit interested. I will say that the quests, to be honest, were kind of mid. It was mostly just text and yapping, and then finally something decent at the end. But this feels like the Fortune of Meripede arc for Nodkrai if we're comparing it to Fontaine. Both Act 5 and Act 6 feel like the Fortune of Meripede quest right before the big blow-off quest. You know how Fontaine had Act 3 and 4 being Fortune of Meripede. They had the Act 5 big weekly boss quest. It feels like that we're at that point now for Nodkrai as well, where Act 7 and Act 8 are probably going to be the finale.
I'll get in touch with Flints and Eatlua, get them to have a chat with their Starshiner. It couldn't hurt to bring the Lightkeepers on board as well. At the same time, I'll pass on instructions to the Knights present in Nodkrai to assist the Lightkeepers and other organizations in ensuring the safety of those living here.
Gotta be prepared for anything, yep.
Yeah, we'll show him.
Okay.
That's it then. Good luck, everyone.
Time of the quest. No? This will be the last scene, won't it? Yep.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me. And remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us.
Yeah, I'm going to join after stream, Andy, yep. Let me guess. That's where it's going to conclude, right? Yep. Act 6 complete! Oh my god! Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the thing that I saw in the thumbnail. I was wondering when this is going to come up. Well then. Well then. Something I want to check before we end off. Now that she's in that state, you better not have locked it off. That's why. That's why. That's why it's not available. Oh, I hate that so much. Because of the events of the story, I can't work towards a Nodkrai glider. That is shit game development right there. That is extremely shit game development. I'm sorry, what the fuck? I get it because of what happened in the story. She's not currently available to be in Silvermoon Hall to do the thing, but nah, the fact you only get to make progress on that once a week and then we have to wait 6 to 8 weeks just to get to the quest that'll then probably re-unlock that feature. We're losing 6 to 8 weeks of progress. I do not like that whatsoever. Xander, the thing is, this thing gets locked at the start of the patch. This thing was already locked for me. You know, if you're if you're at the start of Act 5, you know how when you log in it starts the quest automatically. If you activate Act 5, that gets locked immediately. That's why I was trying to do that. That's why I did 5 or 10 minutes at the start to see if it would re-unlock itself. For people who did Act 4 before the start of Act 5's patch, so basically, before Luna 3 happened, right, you know, this patch we're currently in, if you did Act 4, automatically upon logging in, that gets locked off, which is really, really shit. Really bad. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to wait until the quest is out and then do the quest as soon as possible. Now with me giving myself more time, it should be more possible to do the quest at the start of the patches again, I think, Sandra, but we will see. I don't like that they've locked it off because that's not an easy thing to do. It's not like I can constantly work progress towards that, because knowing how this game works, it won't even give me progress for the weeks that we've missed. It will just be simply, oh, just continue from where you were 1 week at a time. So we're just going to be 8 weeks down the drain for literally no reason. Not the happiest about that, but again, nothing we can do about it. I can at least go back there right now and check my progression at least, so yeah. Not exactly pleased that that's a thing though, you know. Oh, new quest, the empty courtyard. I'll do this off camera. I'm just going over to check my records. Oh, never mind, it's not letting me. Yeah, she's not here. Set for the moon gate, no one knows what's in it. Plays that Tor pot, the extremely powerful Racket of Solnari, yep. They're just a queuing key, yep. Minotaur, yep.
You too. Hey.
I'll just get through this real quick, Sandy, okay?
I haven't given up yet.
Oh wow, side quest, that's actually a voice.
Columbina, all of her friends, none of them would ever just give up like this. Give us a little more time.
Are they cheering for us? Thank you. Do you need us to help you with this, Kohenki? Why don't you play something? If they
I wonder if this side quest is almost a way to do the Silver Moon Hall stuff while she's out of the story. Hold on.
looks like they haven't. Shh.
So what happens after this? Hold on. Oh, okay.
Syndrome! What? Am I not allowed to take walks? No such thing as. Hey, which way are you headed? Let's not. Besides, comfort is so.
Okay. Okay, that's done. Right, cool. Now, let's go back in. As I was saying, I was wanting to check something before you're off. That's cool. I've somehow ended up back. You can't teleport. That's why. There's one thing I wanted to check. Just let me check again, please. I know I can't make progress towards it right now, but I want to check my progress. Yeah, record keeping QNK. So yeah, standard. So we're losing 8 weeks of progress, right? Assuming that both of them are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both of them are 6 parts, right? And I'm losing what, like 6 to 8 weeks of progress? 1, 2, 3. If you add 5 for 8, that's basically one off completing the whole question. We would literally be one. We would literally either be there or basically one off completing the whole thing. That's how far back we're getting sent with this. Okay, cool. Even if you've done everything up to the point in the quest you could before it released, you still get sent really far back. I'm not a fan of them like locking mechanics like that behind. I understand from a lore standpoint why they've done this. It doesn't make sense for her to be in Silver Moon Hall while she's not even technically in Tibet anymore or whatever the hell's going on with that, but don't lock off like hard to get stuff like that. I'm not a fan of that personally. Oh well, though, it is what it is. Cool quests. Overall, my final thoughts are they were pretty cool quests. They're not like the best quests in the game, whatever. People are just overhyping it in the title and thumbnail of the videos. That was not anywhere close to being the best quest in the game. Bro, like literally, no joke. The first patch of Nordcry, the Act 2 of Nordcry is probably better than both those quests combined today. There were some cool moments that are definitely going to set up the weekly boss, and I assume the weekly boss patch will probably be much, much better with more gameplay involved and all that. However, yeah, like the quests were mostly just yapping and just reading text, if I'm being honest. There was not really any gameplay there, you know what I'm saying, whatsoever. So they were okay. They did what they needed to do. They were like an appetizer. Like they were like setting up the main course, as I'm gonna call it. Is appetizer the right word? Basically the thing that sets up the main course, whatever that's called. But yeah, they are the thing that's going to set up the main quest of Nordcry. And I assume the final two quests of Nordcry will be in the next patch. It might just be, if it's just the one big Act 11 is not 2 acts, if it's only an Act 7, we know it's going to probably be a good quest. It's going to be like 4 or 5 hours long for the one quest. They have to really flesh out the quest, and we'll see where it goes from there, you know what I mean? But, you know, I will admit, I didn't exactly love those quests today, but they did what they needed to do. They gave us substance, they gave us context for how the weekly boss quest is going to be a thing in the next patch. So I'm excited to see where it goes, because like I've been saying for years, even before Nordcry happened, I've been saying for years that I always felt that the Tori would come back into the story. I even said this during Fontaine and Natlin. I always felt the Tori would come back in the story. Could we kind of just let him go after Sumeru, and every Fatui Harbinger we face up to that point either becomes our friend or we kill him off, like Senora. So, but I didn't expect it to be Nordcry. I said it would happen in Shechnaya, so I was off by about a year, but I'm pretty much correct with him coming back into the story as a main villain, as a weekly boss. I did say that he'd be a weekly boss, so yeah, interested to see where we go from here. Regardless, for those on YouTube, I think I'm going to end it here. You all have a good one. I'm going to have to split this VOD into two different parts, because there was an Act 5 and an Act 6. I'm going to split this in two, upload them as different videos. And yeah, we'll see you when the next Act of Nordcry releases, which is in about 2 weeks from the day I am ending this recording, because it's currently the 30th of December. So early to mid-January will be the next Nordcry patch. So we'll see you guys in 2026. Have a good one, stay safe, and we'll see you for Nordcry Act 7 next time. Peace.